not me getting anxiety, because I feel like everyone is watching me. I am so stressed right now. There's so many cars that are passing by, and also this camera angle is not the best, and the lighting does not look that great. But as you saw from the title, we're going to be talking all about anxiety. As I'm currently having an anxiety attack. No, I'm kidding, but not really. I'm very stressed. I feel like everyone is watching me, so anyways, fun. How fun. This is very weird, being very vulnerable on the internet and just like posting this to like everyone to see. I'm not a very vulnerable person, like even with myself. Like that's why I see a therapist and journal, so this is like super weird. A car's passing. Okay. Whoa, that is a huge fire truck. Oh my god, and they're turning here. Of course they're turning. They're coming down here. Oh my god, now we got people walking. I swear this is probably the worst place to film this video. There's so many people going on walks right now and driving by. Oh my god, the fire truck is coming. I'm just gonna hide. Okay, no, we're trying to conquer fear right now. Okay, this video, I'm gonna try not to really edit it that much. I'm gonna be as real and honest as I possibly can. I know family is watching this, so this is very weird. I feel very weird right now. But it's okay. I hope I can help like one person just by telling my story and how I deal with anxiety to this day. It's a daily challenge I struggle with. And yeah, it really sucks. But we'll start from the beginning, shall we? So I basically have had anxiety all of my life. As far as I can remember, I've always had it. And specifically social anxiety is what I'm going to be talking about. That's what I have. But yeah, I've always been very quiet, always have been told that I was very quiet, which is so annoying. Never would raise my hand in class, like I was that kind of student. And then high school was really bad. That's when everything just honestly started to go downhill. With both anxiety and depression, which I could do a whole other video separately about depression. But yeah, my anxiety leads to my depression. I feel like a lot of people who do struggle with anxiety have depression, but anyways, that could be a topic for another day. But so yeah, high school was really a struggle, specifically like sophomore and junior year. That's when I started like ditching school. My grades were not good, and I was basically crying every day, just missing so much school, and absolutely a disaster. Yeah, so that was basically high school, just a train wreck, like really bad. Like I can't even describe how bad it was. Like you don't understand how bad high school was for me. Like it was one of the worst times for, I don't even know why. I literally don't know why. Just, I guess, school. Maybe school's not for me. Maybe it was just the high school experience and it sucks for everyone. I have no idea why high school was, like, so traumatizing. But it was. And it wasn't fun. And then, after I graduated high school, that's kind of when my anxiety got really bad. And I also brought my journal so I can read, like, some things about my anxiety in here. But yeah, after I graduated high school, I kind of felt very lost with life. Like I did not know what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to take a gap year because I didn't want to go to school and waste a bunch of money and not knowing what I wanted to do. And I still don't really know what I want to do, so I'm still thinking about that. But that's a worry for another day. I'm not going to even think about that right now. But yeah, I knew I wanted to take a gap year, but because I wanted to take a gap year, I knew I had to get a job and I needed to start working. And that caused a lot of stress and anxiety in my life to the point where it caused depression. I actually wrote a lot about it because I don't think people understand how bad it was for me. Basically, every day I felt like an absolute failure because I just couldn't get a job. I felt like, I'm trying to find a little, because I did a lot of journaling about feeling like a failure because I couldn't just apply for a job. My social anxiety was really bad. I feel like I'm not doing a good job at explaining like how bad my anxiety was or is. Like, here's an example. Literally just right now I had to go to the gas station because in order to drive here I literally needed gas. Like, my gas light was on, so I needed to go to the gas station, but I was so stressed to go alone. And I think that also just comes with being a girl. I feel like doing things alone out in public is just very like scary for us girls. So that was very anxiety inducing. So that was literally, I'm still like calming down from that, not gonna lie. Okay, so I found a little thingy in my journal. Let me read it to you. It says, when was this? March 16th, 2021. This is what I said. I need to get a job, but I can't. My anxiety keeps me from doing basic human tasks. It's so hard for me to go outside without having an anxiety attack. I can't go to the store. I just don't know what to do anymore. Life sucks. Yeah. That was literally a year ago, right? Yeah. Oh my god. That was over a year ago. Wow. Crazy. Now look at me. I have a job. But let me tell you, it took forever. It took months to get one. Like, every day I was telling myself, like, I need to get a job. I need to get a job. I need to get a job. And, like, it just never was happening. And, like, I applied to a couple places and didn't get in. And then it just, yeah. It sucked. But now let me get into the ooh, some girls looking. Don't look. Don't make eye contact. Okay, now let me get into the little details of like my anxiety and like what specifically like symptoms I get, I guess, with my anxiety. Number one is stuttering. It is such a big like deal with me. Like, today I was stuttering while talking to people at work, and I'm just like, oh my god, in my head I'm just like overthinking it. I'm like, oh my god, they probably think I'm stupid, and oh my god, just like overthinking everything. That's like my number one issue, is overthinking everything, feeling like I'm constantly being judged all the time. It's really like time consuming, I guess. Like, it's just a nightmare. But yeah, stuttering is like a big one for me. Obviously feeling judged. Look, I'm stuttering right now. I think I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. What else? Like, is that it? No, that's definitely not it. I mean, I shake. I'll definitely start like shaking. My breathing can get a little bit more difficult at times. There was even times where like it was hard for me to eat. Like, I didn't really have an appetite. There's a lot. Literally, if you just look up symptoms of anxiety, like, I probably had all of them. So I'm trying to think of now like specific events where like I really had bad anxiety. Honestly, anytime I go to the store, I just get so much anxiety. More so when I'm with someone else, I get more anxiety, which I feel like is weird. I feel like if I was with someone that I'm like comfortable with on the daily basis, like I would be less anxious, which is so weird. But no, I'm usually, whenever I'm alone and doing things alone, I'm always less anxious. That's why I think I love work so much, is because it's just me. I don't have like family there. Like, it's just me. And I don't know, something about that I like. Maybe I just like being alone. Well, I'm not alone at work. I'm constantly surrounded by people. But I don't know. It's super weird. Maybe I'm the only one that's like that. I've told people, like, yeah, usually when I'm with people, like, I'm more anxious. And when I say with people, because I do have social anxiety, so obviously when I'm in like a group situation, I'm gonna be more anxious. But like, I'm talking about people that I'm like comfortable with, like my mom and dad, like, you know, people like that. Like, I'm more anxious. I don't know, it's weird. I don't even know. I like being alone and doing things out in public, because I think the problem is when I'm with someone, I depend on them to maybe like I don't know, start a conversation, keep the conversation going. So then I just become like very silent and just more of a listener and observer rather than the talker. So that's another reason why I get more anxious, because then I get in my head like, oh my god, they probably think I hate them and like I don't want to talk to them, or you know, things like that. So then I get it all in my head, when in reality I am enjoying the conversation. Oh my god, these people passing is really scaring me. When in reality I am really enjoying the conversation, it just might not like seem like that. When I'm having like a one-on-one conversation, I actually tend to be less anxious, which I feel like people would think like, really? Like I feel like you would be more anxious. But no, I'm usually less anxious in a one-on-one conversation because it's just us two. You know, we're just going back and forth on our thoughts. Like there's no one else to butt in, and there's no one for me to depend on to talk. Like it's just me and you. And because of that, I'm aware of that, and I'm a better talker. I feel like I'm able to keep a conversation going and be more engaged and ask questions, rather than just sitting and staring at them, because that would be really weird and awkward for both of us. As someone with social anxiety, I feel like people would think it would be like vice versa, like more anxious with the one-on-one conversation and less anxious in a group setting. No, but that doesn't make sense. You know what? None of this makes sense what I'm saying. I'm rambling right now. Oh, let's talk about medication. So, it was this year, 2022, was the year that I started anxiety medication, which is also antidepressants, if you didn't know. Because a lot of times, now I don't know the freaking chemical hormones, even though I was in psychology, usually if you have anxiety, you have depression. They go hand in hand, sadly. That's just how it works. But yeah, so I was on the first medication I ever took was Lexapro. I want to say how long did I take that for? Maybe like a month, a little over a month. And to be honest, I didn't notice anything change with my anxiety. It seemed pretty the same. There was no like bad symptoms to it. I didn't experience anything bad with it. I just didn't experience anything good with it. No changes, no bad changes, no good changes. It just kind of stayed the same. So I ended up just oh my god, every time I realize that cars are passing by, it scares me. So I realized, wait, what am I saying? I'm lost. So I just stopped taking the medication because I was like, I feel like there's no point, like there has to be something better. So then I talked to my psychiatrist and we switched over to Zoloft, which is also sertraline. First off I was doing like 50 milligrams, I want to say, and then we upped it to 100. And again, didn't notice anything bad, didn't notice anything good. So I was like, I don't want to be taking this. This is kind of useless. And I stopped taking it, and it's actually really crazy because a couple days after I stopped taking the medication, I actually noticed my anxiety was better. Like, I didn't feel as anxious at work. I felt like I was more outgoing and like, I don't know, just in a better mood. It was really weird. But that slowly like faded away, and now I'm like back to my anxious, normal self. But yeah, it was super weird how that happened. Like, I don't know. I wish I was like that every day, but I'm sadly not. Also, medication is so weird because I know this isn't true, but still in the back of my head, I was like, oh, maybe this will happen. And what that was ooh, that does not make any sense. English. What I thought was like my anxiety would just go away and I would be this outgoing extrovert, and like obviously you can't change me. I know, oh my god, people oh lord, I am naturally just gonna be an introverted person. I am like a shy person. That is just who I am and who I will always be. The only thing is I don't want to be anxious, but I think taking medication, it made me think that like, oh, I'll be this extrovert and so outgoing, and that's just never gonna happen. That is not me. And I don't know what I was thinking, but no, that's literally never gonna happen. But I do want to get to a point in my life where I don't care about what other people think, and I could just live my life. Like, as you can tell, as I'm literally filming this, I'm like so stressed when all these cars are passing by. Like, who cares? Literally, who cares? Seriously. Like, I need to stop caring. But it is not, it's easier said than done. Like, that is it. Like, it seems so simple, but it takes time to just not care about what people think about you. That's it. My God. I feel like this video is just kind of all over the place. Like, I don't even think I'm really explaining my anxiety. Like, I feel like I need people to ask me questions and, like, I can answer them, because I'm like, I don't even know what to say. I'm kind of just rambling right now, and I feel like it's not making any sense whatsoever. Oh my God, I literally remember sophomore year, we had, it was like a banquet for band, and they would give out, like, awards, and one of the awards was, like, the most quietest person in the band, and they did a boy and a girl, and of course I was the winner for that, and you literally had to walk across the stage. That is, like, I cannot believe they did that. That was literally torture. Like, why are you doing that? Like, I literally just remember that. That is bringing back horrible memories right now. Oh my God. That is legit torture for a shy person. Oh my God. I don't even want to think about that right now. That is horrible. Oh man. This video is also so freaking long. What the heck? Well, I don't know if I should end it, because I feel like this was a horrible video. I hope I helped someone. I'm also super tired. Also, oh my God, I just realized a car was passing by and that gave me anxiety. Also, I looked at my freaking work schedule, and I come in one day at 4 in the morning, so that's amazing. I'm literally, I might as well just pull an all-nighter. Like, at that point, if I literally have to wake up at 3 in the morning, that is ridiculous. I just cannot believe that right now. This video was horrible, and yeah. I feel like I did a horrible job at explaining my anxiety and how horrible it is, but, like, it's seriously something I still struggle with to this day, and I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I genuinely don't know what to do. I'm thinking about trying another anxiety medication, which means I have to call my, like, psychiatrist place, which that gives me anxiety, like making phone calls. Oh, that's a big one. Making phone calls with any human. There's, like, a couple people in my life where I'm, like, fine with, like, calling, but, like, other than, like, 2 people, like, I hate making phone calls. I also just hate texting. I think I just hate people. Like, at this point, I don't want to talk to people. Like, no. I do so much socializing, I feel like, at work, that, like, once I'm off, like, I'm done talking. Like, oh my God, I'm literally holding a camera and vlogging. Not me just now realizing that. Oh my God. There was so many cars that just passed by. You know what? We're not going to think about it. Oh my God. Kids, teenagers. Oh, they scare me. Even though I am one, they scare me. Oh my God, they're passing. Okay, we're chilling. Okay, what else gives me anxiety? That. Teenagers. Groups of teenagers. Don't even ask me to freaking pass by a group of teenagers. I would not do that for $1 million. Maybe I would, but, like, ugh, they scare me. Even though I am one, they literally, they scare me. That's the other thing too, is what I have anxiety for. Like, let me think of an example. Like, what's something that would embarrass me, but if I saw someone else doing it, I literally would not care? Like, stuttering, for example. If I'm talking to someone and they're, like, stuttering, I would be like, oh, that's, like, cute and adorable. Like, I wouldn't be like, ill, you don't know how to talk. Like, I would never think that. But then on me, that's another thing. I'm just super hard on myself, and I need to stop, but I don't know. I literally don't know how. Like, that is something I need to talk to my therapist about, which I actually already have. But, like, I need to talk to her again about it, because I beat myself up all the time. Like, oh my God, there's a car. I beat myself up all the time. It's not even funny. Like, I am so hard on myself. I am my worst critic, and that just needs to stop. I need to be my own friend. what's that saying? It's like you need to give yourself 100% before you can give others 100%. Because how can you expect yourself to give other people 100% when you don't even give yourself 100%? Or when you're not even 100%, you know? This belongs in a therapy session, not on the internet. I hope this video helped someone. I hope it made sense to someone, because I don't think it made sense to me. But yeah, anxiety, depression, it is not a fun thing. I feel like I was very lighthearted in this video, but seriously, this is something that, like, I cry myself to sleep about all the time. It is not an easy thing to deal with and go through on a daily basis. It makes living 10 times harder. If you do struggle with anxiety and depression or any mental illness, you can journal. Seriously though, journaling helps so much. Like, if you feel as if you don't have like anyone to really talk to and like be vulnerable with, journaling seriously will be your best friend. Like, that is really all what I could say. Like, get yourself a journal that you like are attracted to, you know, go to Barnes & Noble, find one that you absolutely love the cover of, and it will make you want to write in it. And yeah, just literally write anything that comes to your mind. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I could do one, like I said, about depression. I could even go into like eating disorders, which is definitely a hard topic I feel like to talk about. It's a lot of like sensitive subjects, so I don't know when I would do that one. But yeah, I will see you guys next Friday. Bye!